Zoo visitors likely never saw this coming, and it's almost impossible to escape the grip of an orangutan. Hey buddy, don't steal my food like that. In your opinion, was this man's action brave or just plain foolish? The price you pay for taking a joke too far. Oh no, he was just fishing. Humans should provide elephants with proper shelter and enough food instead of teasing them and provoking their anger. The goats and sheep went completely wild, charging around and chasing everyone in every direction. Hey, calm down, I just wanted to ask for directions. The elephant is actually helping them out because this might be the first time in their lives these gentlemen have ever done any real cardio by running. Perhaps the little lion was simply too excited to be reunited with its owner. A kangaroo suddenly charged into a bizarre fight with a completely unfamiliar opponent. The two tangled together in the grass, creating a scene that was both hilarious and unbelievable, leaving viewers unsure whether to worry or burst out laughing at this unique situation. It is extremely dangerous when a lion enclosure is not properly secured, leaving everyone around in a state of panic. Oh man, I was just kidding around. This man was trying to rescue the deer, but the panicked animal suddenly turned and attacked him. In the struggle to defend himself, he was forced to break off one of its antlers to escape. Bukit Lawang Forest Park, visitors experienced heart-stopping moments when they were suddenly attacked by an orangutan, creating an encounter that was both thrilling and intensely dramatic in the heart of the wild. In 2016, a gorilla suddenly charged straight into a barrier at a zoo, shattering the protective glass. The scene descended into chaos, sending both staff and visitors into panic. A rhinoceros escaped its enclosure and ran onto the street, attacking civilians. Fortunately, the man managed to escape in time. It is extremely dangerous when a tour vehicle fails to ensure the safety of visitors. Getting up close to such a magnificent creature is almost an incredible experience. A leopard attacked residents inside a home in India, sending everyone into extreme panic as it became trapped inside. People set up nets, waiting for the dangerous intruder to get caught. A leopard caused chaos after escaping into a village in India, sending residents into panic and forcing them to flee. A leopard escaped its enclosure, ran onto the street, and attacked innocent civilians. Never lift a turtle by its tail. A turtle's tail is connected to its spine, and doing this can dislocate bones and cause it intense pain. Sheep, which are often thought of as gentle, can sometimes launch sudden attacks. There have been many cases where sheep charged at pedestrians, knocking them down and causing serious injuries. Their level of aggression is often underestimated until an accident happens. The crocodile was just reminding him that it is not a horse. What would the consequences be if it were no longer just a banner? In a village in India, a leopard escaped, sending residents into panic as they searched for ways to flee. You should never lift a turtle by its tail, because the tail is connected to the spine and can cause serious injury, leaving it in pain. leopard escaped from its enclosure and ran into the street, attacking unsuspecting civilians. The leopard attacked a civilian vehicle, creating a dangerous situation and disrupting traffic. A bear lurked in a parking lot, ready to attack anyone who passed by. A bison attacks tourists inside the park. In 2022 at Karachi Farm, a bull suddenly went into a frenzy and charged straight at a man standing on the grassland. Within seconds, the powerful impact sent the victim flying to the ground. Residents were attacked, but fortunately neighbors noticed in time and rushed in to save them. Pleasures caught on camera. An out-of-control bull suddenly charged at people nearby, injuring 2 individuals in just a matter of seconds. The out-of-control bull charged straight into a phone shop, smashing equipment and sending all the staff inside into panic. The man used all his strength to fight back and stop the wild boar's aggressive, out-of-control attack. A violent clash between 2 bulls on the street sent residents into panic, while damaging multiple shops and causing significant property losses. A bull suddenly charged straight at an elderly man, knocking him down in just seconds and proving just how dangerously unpredictable a bull can be when it loses control. A split-second moment was captured in Kodaikanal when a bison grazing along the road suddenly turned aggressive and charged at nearby residents, leaving 2 people injured. Some of them will keep attacking repeatedly and refuse to give up until the other person leaves their territory. The scary part is that sheep look gentle, so many people let their guard down and stand too close or turn their backs without caution. A ram attacks its shepherd. So when you encounter an aggressive male sheep, it is best to keep your distance, avoid direct eye contact, and back away as calmly as possible. Although goats are often seen as playful and adorable animals, when they get angry or feel threatened, they can suddenly become aggressive. They do it to show dominance or defend their territory. Some of them will even chase relentlessly, forcing people to run in circles or climb to higher ground to escape. What may seem funny at first can quickly become dangerous. A powerful headbutt can cause bruises, painful falls, and even serious injuries. What surprises many people is how stubborn goats can be. Once they lock onto a target, they may attack over and over again without backing down. So, if you encounter an agitated male goat showing signs like stomping, lowering its head, or moving closer, keep your distance and avoid provoking any behavior. Goats may seem playful, but when they lose their temper, they are definitely not an opponent you want to face. Horses have long been seen as symbols of loyalty, freedom, and a deep connection with humans. They are ready to deliver powerful kicks with their hind legs, bite, headbutt, or suddenly charge toward humans with incredible speed. A strange sound, a sudden movement, or an improper approach can easily startle a horse and cause it to lose control. With their heavy weight and powerful legs, each kick from a horse can cause severe injuries, broken bones, or even be life-threatening. These incidents are a clear reminder that, even though horses are domesticated, they still need to be treated with proper respect. Humans must always be cautious when interacting with, training, or working alongside them. Bulls are animals with exceptional strength and aggressive instincts, especially when they feel threatened or provoked. Perhaps driven by hunger, the elephant sneaked into a residential house in search of food. An elephant charged straight into a house in search of food due to extreme hunger. A baby elephant attacked a zoo visitor. Two giant wild elephants suddenly stormed into a residential area in Karnataka, plunging the region into chaos. They smashed gates, tore down walls, and ran through village roads, forcing residents to flee in panic. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the group definitely learned an unforgettable lesson. Meanwhile, in areas near forests, the presence of bears becomes a constant concern. When food is scarce, they leave the forest, enter people's backyards, rummage through trash, or attack livestock. In one incident, captured by a convenience store camera, a bear charged straight into the store searching for food. Fortunately, the shopkeeper remained safe. In many cases, bears become aggressive when spotted, posing a direct threat to people. Horses have long been seen as animals closely connected to humans. They are strong, intelligent, and loyal. Yet, behind that wild beauty lies unpredictable strength that even the most experienced riders sometimes cannot control. And horses, creatures many people think are gentle, can sometimes be even more dangerous. One sudden, powerful kick could end everything in an instant. The wild horse suddenly thrashed violently, kicking and tossing everything around. That insane power made anyone watching shiver, wondering, could you really control a wild horse like that? Is this guy going to be okay? It looks like this man is trying to train the wild boar. A wild boar suddenly attacked skiers at the Miyoko ski resort. The man used all his strength to fight back and stop the wild boar's out-of-control attack. Quiet of the late night was suddenly shattered when a large elephant appeared and charged into a house. During the day, residents recounted the terrifying scene. Elephants roaming through narrow alleys, breaking walls, smashing gates, and even chasing people trying to escape. The government should tighten regulations banning livestock from being released onto the streets. People should also be required to build proper enclosures so animals do not wander freely onto the roads. Many fatalities occur simply because the victims panic and run in the wrong direction. The enraged cow charges straight into the 4x4, slamming it so hard that the body is dented and even flipped. The sheer force of the impact sends everyone nearby running in sheer panic. An elephant charged straight into a house in search of food due to extreme hunger. The scene of the elephant attacking a reporter in the marsh area left him unable to escape. The moment, 4 people running in the Bull Festival in Pamplona were violently gored by charging bulls. It seems this elephant was trying to find a way to attack anyone up high. A cow suddenly charges straight at the girl, terrifying her and knocking her to the ground in an instant. At a tea plantation, an elephant suddenly chased local residents, sending everyone into panic as they ran to find safety. An elephant suddenly charged into a passenger bus, forcing the people on board to flee in panic. A stray wild boar suddenly charged straight into a nearby office, causing chaos and panic among everyone inside. Please hurry and give us some food. Oh my God. The aggressive elephant chased a man in Bandipur, Karnataka, India, causing him to panic and run for his life. The elephant attacked a vehicle traveling on the road. The bear was lurking in the parking area, waiting for a chance to attack humans. That was extremely dangerous. The crocodile seemed to be subtly reminding him that it is not an animal meant to be ridden like a horse. What would have happened if it had not been just a bandar? Fortunately, the glass door did not strike or injure the elderly man. The bison suddenly charged at tourists, but moments later panicked and fled when it was spotted by the ranch owner. A split-second moment was captured in Kodaikanal when a bison calmly feeding along the road suddenly turned aggressive and charged at nearby people, injuring two of them. All it takes is a single moment of carelessness. One step too close and humans can suddenly come face to face with raw, violent, and uncontrollable wild power.